just getting ready to start the day here. Okay, oh, no, what? That is not the direction I was facing. Game? That... Apparently, Baldwin really wants to get on with the day already. We were having... I was gonna run back over here, but never mind. Not leap to my doom. Yeah. That was sudden and alarming. So we were having a few issues. Last time we streamed, we couldn't get rifts to open. That was a bug, it turned out, and they fixed it that evening. So this is a couple of days later, and we are fine now, apparently. Let me just double check. Oh, yep, there is a rift. Over there. That wasn't happening before. We'll get to those in a moment. So, actually, before we do, I have a couple of things I want to get on with. We will pick up the story very shortly. So, off stream, yesterday, I want to say. I don't know, the days all blend into one lately. Yesterday, I picked up the, from the Black Lion Trading Company, the supply drop. Since I bought the full edition with like 4,000 gems included, you can get... Oh my god, the store is very laggy. Hang on. Oh, it's no longer listed anymore. That's not helpful. Yeah, because I already bought it. You get a supply drop. Let me read it off the wiki then, I guess. Janthir Wilds. What is it? Launch supply drop. There it is. Supply drop requisition. So what you will get is the Janthir Wilds contract board for your home instance. That means that my daily gathering that comes into my mail, the home instance gathering thing, every day it sends me a mailbox. I only have season 4 right now, like the contract board. So I tell it to go and get me everything from, you know, you can either leave it and let it get a little bit of everything from everywhere, or you can tell it to focus on one area. So I told it to focus on Dragonfall. So I now have another menu in that board where I can tell it, okay, for Janthir Wilds, I want you to get everything from this map right here. Ooh. Yes, let's harvest. This is gonna be a little different for you guys. Ooh. Yeah, I got a tentacle to harvest my stuff. Came when you buy the expansion. And I wasn't using it because it didn't have any glyphs, but there was a way to get glyphs. That is not the first time that's happened either. I've gathered a few nodes and then most of them disappear from the cluster. That's weird. It did that with grapes, if you remember, on stream, and then yesterday, while I was running around, I went to the place where the grapes are, which was over here, and I was able to harvest all of them. But I've been able to harvest all of those cabbages before, and now I could only get 3? I don't know whether if that's intentional or if it's buggy. So anyway, yeah, I got the supply drop. You get the Janthir Wilds contract board, so every day now it's going to gather materials from this area. I got the 2 heroic boosters, and I also got a mount select license, and I want to select that. I haven't selected one yet. I think I know which one I want, but I want to do it here on stream. Just to show off what you will get if you buy that supply drop while this is still new. If you're watching this on YouTube like a month from now, tough. It's probably gone. You lost your chance. You should have been here now. But then there'll be another supply drop which will come out later. You'll get, like, once you buy the requisition, you get like 4 parts to it. So for 4,000 gems, so not 4,000, it was like 2,000 some gems. Let's see. The price goes up each week as well, so it's 2,400 gems right now. Next week it will be 2,550 for the latecomers. Week after 2,700, and then 3,000 on the September the 10th. So get it now. You'll get more value. Because the second one, you get a outfit voucher, Black Lion outfit voucher. We get a new spear skin. Don't know what that looks like yet. There's no preview of it. 3 smooth berry die kits. In the third drop, void corrupted weapon choice skin. Get a black lion backpack and glider voucher. Get a communal bonfire. Take it or leave it. I'm okay with that. And then the fourth drop, 5 black lion chest keys, which is pretty good. And you get a black lion weapon voucher and a golden black lion chest key. Ooh. So it's worth grabbing, in my opinion. You know, I grabbed it and thought, well, that's a good use of some of the 4,000 gems, more than half. But anyway, yeah, what was I? Yes, and the gathering tools. So there is a way to get glyphs for the ones that you basically get with the expansion, because they come glyphless. If you go any of the major cities or into Lion's Arch as well, I believe it's up here somewhere in the Minister's Waypoint where the market is, there is a Black Lion exchange merchant. It's got like a little loot bag with 2 arrows going back and forth on it. There's one in Lion's Arch as well in the actual trading company HQ down there. And you can just go to him with those 3 gathering tools in your inventory, not equipped. And you can trade it for another one, but each one will give you a glyph selection box, and then you can pick a glyph for it. Now, if you want to sell those glyphs, maybe just check the market and see which ones are going for the most and sell them, but I grabbed 3 volatile magic harvesting glyphs so that they basically replace the volatile magic harvesting tools that I've got now. I gave those to another character. And we get to have a tentacle, like just harvesting everything, so that's cool. So here's the thing I wanted to look at. I've been getting these renown tokens, and you can buy something called a local writ of renown, but it's locked. I've already done the heart for today as well. I've been doing these daily since the launch. So this guy, I think I'm now up, I've done like 3 levels of it, but I'm 1 away from tier 2, so, but this, you can buy 4 more per account per day, but it says unlock, you've completed the heart for today. It's like, what? That's kind of confusing. Does it mean it's locked because I've completed the heart and I should have done this first? Which is a bit strange. Or, you know, is that bugged again? Is I don't know. I would have thought that would be something they'd fix very quickly, but I believe those writs of renown are things that we're supposed to use with the home instance.
Until next time.
But I don't know. I'm just guessing. Which mount do we want? Let's have a look. So I have 2 mounts, right, that I have very few actual good skins for. Where are they? There it is, mounts. One of them is the Bun. Yeah. Springer. I was thinking, Skipper? Hopper? What? My brain was reaching for it. I've only got this, which I'm not a big fan of. It just came in a box. I've got the Shiver Peaks one, which my Norn uses. That's great. I've got an Exosuit one, which my Char uses, my Hollowsmith Char. And that's it. I don't really have any for anything else. This is currently in the Black Lion Trade Company on the gem store, the plushy cuckoo. It's kind of cute. And then this gibbering, horrifying mess. Look at its mouth. It's drooling ichor, and it does this weird kind of shuddery, like, thing, you know, every now, like there, look. Oh, I don't like that. That's creepy. I may be a necromancer, but I'm not that creepy. That's really adorable. Like, those eyes. Oh my god. There's the gecko. The Summit Wildhorn. Interesting. Yeah, it's like a horny kangaroo. There's lots of birds. I kind of like that one. I'm not a big fan of the birds for the Springer mounts. I was telling Shy this, but that particular one there, the Lake Lord Cuckoo, the bloody mohawk, and in that colour, actually, that's not bad. And then you got this here is like, you know. So yeah, I don't have, oh, and that one as well. Yeah, the one that's like a kingfisher. That's pretty cool. I like that. They're like the only bird ones I like, though. Everything else I would get would be like maybe that one or this one. Like a panda bunny. That is just weird. I like the jackalope as well. And I believe that's in the store still, unless it's gone now. It might have gone. I might have just missed that. It's in here somewhere. Where is it? Where the heck is it? I like maybe that one as well. That's weird. That's very cute. The jackrabbit. Yeah, I must be going blind. Oh, there it is, literally there, the Elonian jackalope. That's not bad. But I lack a good Springer skin for this character, and I have done all the time I've had him for the last few years. And it feels kind of wrong. It feels like an injustice that needs to be undone. But I also don't have very many Warclaw skins, because it was a world versus world mount. And all I have is, beyond the one you get with the campaign, I have the Exalted one. I do like my, you know, my Valiant Saberclaw. That's good. Pretty cool looking. And that's it. So I'm in the same situation, basically. So I got the selection license where you can basically pick any skin you want from the list that this is themed around. So I could get a cuckoo. I don't really like these that much. That's not bad. I can't, that's the paint, the pattern is good. You know, but yeah, there's this one skimmer. There are the Blazing Vulpine, Land Speckled Vulpine, these are for the Jackal. Warclaw, however, has like 4 skin variants. There's the Prismatic one. I am using the Prismatic Sky Scale. That's pretty cool. Then there's this one. The Denshar Carpine, Caprine, sorry, Warclaw. Look at this. Evil satanic goat. This Baphomet-looking creature. And he's got like a nice goatee beard that wiggles around as well, like boing, 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 boing. And then you can get a frosty version of him, the one that's been left out in the Shiver Peaks too long. Then there's this one. I did see somebody running around with this, and now I know where they got it. So I was like, I don't remember ever seeing that Warclaw skin, so I believe these are probably new, you know. But that one. That one has my eye. Seeing as, you know, there's these Springers are just the 2 burbs, I don't know. But looking at the other stuff, I mean, I don't have very many Griffin skins, but I don't really use the Griffin. We used it when we got it because it was like, thank God we have a kind of flying / glidey mount. And then we got Sky Scales and it was like, this is better. So, although people who do stunt flying with their Griffin, they amaze me. I don't know how they're able to do it. They are thoroughly amazing. But that's a pretty cool looking skin. There's a geode one. The geode ones, I'm not a big fan of, to be fair. Then there's the Manticore, the Sky Scale, then there's the Starburst. These types here, you know, that have like you have the outlining, it's just like a depth field of stars or something inside, and like the geode as well is kind of similar. I've never been a big fan of those skins myself. I don't have a theme that works well with that. Then we have this like Electric Boy Siege Turtle, which is pretty cool looking. But I don't have a Siege Turtle yet, so kind of a waste. I think I'm gonna get this guy though. This Warclaw. Yeah. Okay, done. Take it back. I got it. So now we get to play around with it. And for whatever reason, I'm still... Oh, I just changed it to that, didn't I? Yeah. Ooh. That's using my current color scheme. Interesting. Blue and white with a bit of red. Not bad. But we can do better. We can, well, that's the skiff, do better. What are we gonna do? What kind of color scheme do we want for this beastie? Let's have a look at this. Pumpkin? There's some really nice exclusives here as well. We got the plier. Glacial. That actually looks really good there. On that, with the white. That doesn't look too bad. What about this type? No, kind of like that. Let's see what else we can do with it. I like to just pick one color that's like, you know, really stands out in the pattern. Work everything around that. We have this red as well that I opened up. Ooh. Ooh. Evil. That's already in there. Okay, that's what I'm using. Not sure what this changes here. That doesn't seem to change anything. What is this? The gold. Where's the gold? It's probably... oh, it's probably that bit at the back. Let's change it to something very noticeably not that. Nothing seems to be changing on this fourth palette. I don't think it does anything. Because it's just an unused color. Oh, it's the eyes. That's it. That's all it changes is the eyes. Shut up. Shut up. Gets red eyes then. There we go. This needs to change. This red thing here. That's very... made an accidental Shrine Guardian type thing going on. Nope. Not a fan of that. That's straw. No. I had another bronze color. There it is. I want to see what that looks like. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good.
Spoiled they are. Get them in hand before they leave tooth marks.
Now the final question is, do we want to keep this white going? Do we want to put... ooh, no. That's not good. That is not a good look. We want to put something else in there that's probably... ooh, better contrasting. I don't know though, I do kind of like it. Do kind of like it. We could go with a grey colour. Very dark. That's the one we're using. What about this mithril? Nah. I don't like that. That's not bad. It brings out more of the detail on the ridges on the top.
Go on, shoot. You little scoundrels don't even like
Okay.
cabbages.
Boom. And there we have him. Boom. Ready to butt some heads. Look at this beast. He's like, oh, ooh. Snarls and growls and everything. Excellent. Yes, he's ready. He's ready to kill. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. This is the real endgame of Guild Wars right here is the fashion. Okay, where did that rift still there? People probably attacked it now and closed it. Yeah, they did. So there's another one over here. Let's move on with the story. Let's try and get a little more done. It's up here. It was up here. Thanks for closing that just as I got here. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, there's one down here now. Is there? Can I have this all to myself? Aw. Interact. Let's do this. Open. Yeah, what the? Yeah, Rot Striders, right? So in this, we've already fought a few of these beasts. We kind of know. I think is the volume a little too loud as well, guys. Let me just. No, it isn't. It's down to that still. Right, fine. I'm not paying attention to the fight here. That was bad. That was a bad placement. Maybe my speaker's just a little too loud.
You can never have too much treasure.
This tree in the way is really bugging me. Oh, this guy got the icy version. Nice. Yeah, these rock beasts are really annoying. Like with those AoE spams. Oh boy. Anila, oh god, I am going to struggle with that name, so I do apologize. Anila Prifty? Anila Prifty. Hello, welcome to the channel. I do hope I didn't butcher that terribly. Let me know if I did, and you will have my sincerest of apologies. But thank you for the follow, welcome. Yay, that's one done. Alright, we need another one apparently. Let's check into there. Okay. I'm gonna go around this way. Ooh. Ooh. Lowland pine sapling? Grab it. Yes, that's right. Tentacle. Give me the tree. There it is. I see it. I see the rift. So yeah, it's never been at this point in the story. We haven't had it like a story explanation of what these rock beasts, blight beasts, and so on are yet. But we have been told that other things come through the rifts beyond Cryptus. You know, it's not just them, right? But what we don't know is whether or not the Lowland Kodan know about these guys. You know, and they're like, oh yeah, they're just natives here. They've been here all this time. And it's like, really? We go. The wall close I'm noticing is really good for like that initial bad guy spawn CC burst. Not that my character's ever struggled with that since I used this new build. Like CC is what he does. This should do it. Yeah. Okay. Speak with Vanak again. Okay. And yes, my guy plays a flute to summon the tentacle. Oh boy. Oh, I like that. That's good. We don't just like wave a hand around and then it shows up. It's like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna play a flute. It's like, you know, a snake charmer over here. Look. It's a different tune depending on what you're harvesting, whether it be if it's a gathering lumber or ore node. That's good. That is good. I like it. I need to do these will-o'-the-wisps at some point as well. We did one. We did that one specifically. I need to do more. There will be undoubtedly an achievement for them. Those ones, no, not those. There's other different wisps. Alright, Banak, I did it. I found weird monsters.
Definitely not cryptish.
No.
But I'm not sure what they are.
No.
Thanks. I'll pass it up the chain.
Yep, you do that. You do that, Sunshine. I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee here while I claim my mastery point. Ooh, and we increased the track. Now, I need... Maybe we get the first one we get with the Warclaw. I have points for that as well, so I can do both. Should really just do both, I guess. Grab that. And we'll grab that while we're at it. Boom. What do we get for the next Warclaw one? Jump midair. Ooh. Ooh. Or Explorer proficiency. Learn the secrets using the Bloodstone-empowered beehives in Janthir Sintry to refresh skill cooldowns. And the ability to purchase additional Kodan cash keys from coin collectors. I already got a chunk of XP just for claiming that chest. I didn't claim it until I was done here. I'd like to say that was intentional, like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but I really just actually forgot to claim it. That's all that was. I got my last daily for the day, even though I already did the whole daily. I got the bonus daily. We need to defeat some more champions. I want to get... I haven't finished a weekly in forever, because I haven't really played a lot in forever, so... The Branded Mine Jump puzzle might be an easy one just to run off stream. And then we're near the... Maybe through the course of the story we will unlock this one. We've only got 4 champions left to beat. There's plenty of them in this zone as well, doing meta events. They could be the same ones I've done multiple times. So... Don't want to do a fractal. I don't want to do that. Don't make me do that. And then we've got Aetherblade Assault, Saitung Province, or Maguma Jungle events. I like the, I like that they're like, Aetherblade Assault, or anything in Saitung Province, you know, do 15 events in Saitung, which is the same zone there, or Maguma Jungle, just, you know, throw a dart at the map and pick another random alternative. It's just like, it's in no way related to the first 2 options. But that's good, because people who don't have, you know, don't have End of Dragons can still do that, so that's the obvious reason. Haven't done any of these yet. I will be working on those. I haven't been really filling out the special ones. I've missed so many of those and it kind of bums me out. So yeah, and I have 606 Astral Acclaim. I'm gonna have to buy something eventually. I don't know what yet. I'm just gonna bank the points for now. So, meet Stoic Alder at the Hearth's Glow, the old overgrown homestead. Yeah, he's waiting. He waited a day. We were told yesterday, you know, by Poised Arrow, he was like, oh yeah, go meet my father. He's waiting for you down at this other place. And we're like, okay, cause like, just don't dawdle. He values punctuality. Like, you know, not talking from experience at all here, but you don't want to make him late. And it's like, okay. A day, 2 days later, I'm finally on my way. I'm sure he'll be okay with it. He's not going to be mad at us at all. Hell no. Where is this place actually? Oh, over there, near Autumn's Veil. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I've done map completion off stream as well, by the way. I grabbed all the points. The only thing I haven't got is this mastery point here that you can't really get. Because it's in the middle of a volcanic vent, and you just take damage every time you try. So that's no good. But yeah, we'll there's probably a trick to that. We'll figure it out. There's probably something like, yeah, you know all these beehives all over the place? You can eventually unlock a mastery to harvest honey from them, and then you, I don't know, smother yourself in honey, and it somehow is heat-resistant honey. Hello, this is a fantasy game, okay. It can be that. It can be that. What is going on here? Why is there so much rot and blight? Oh my god, what is going on? What did I do? Oh shit, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. Let me get over this fence! Ah! No! Why? Look, all you had to do was say the bridge was closed. There's no need for this aggro. Jesus. Let me out of here. I'm covered in rot. Return to the ward to be examined before it kills you. What are you even talking about, game? God, this person over here? I just ran through an event area without realizing. Hi. Thank you. Couldn't I just jump in the river to clean myself off? Pleased to be letting me mount. There we go. I guess we're up here? We're up here, aren't we? Yeah. Oof. Sorry, Alder, I would have been here earlier, except the bridge was covered in rot. And, yeah. Like, we can't deal with these beehives still yet. I don't know what we do with them. Grab them scallions. Okay, I guess we're not up here. I suck at reading maps, apparently. Down here? Yeah, over there. Okay. I went right past that. I wasn't even paying attention.
Nice gear.
Hey, ding! This isn't where we were. Where are we? My God. Is this the homestead? It is, isn't it? I recognize it. Oh, you're giving me a house? Hi.
Wayfinder.
Hello.
Your punctuality is appreciated.
I know, it's only been 2 days.
Sorry I'm late. The Astral Ward.
Sorry, the game was
checked in on
bugged.
something.
A busy figure you must be. Don't worry. Pokey tells me of the positive impression you've made in town. He may seem adrift in his own world, but he's a
I don't get that about Pokey at all.
takes after me in that regard. As you've proven rather neighborly, I've an offer to extend. This property
Final Prison, thanks for the follow.
belongs to my family. In recent years, it's become unsuited to our needs. Rather than leave
It's got
it in disrepair,
longer legs than me, he walks faster.
it might serve as a convenient home base during your stay. All I ask
Howdy. Yeah, things be good.
is that you tend to
You're well too.
admittedly
I think we're just getting our homestead.
neglected my domestic responsibilities. Graciously, Pokey has tried to care for it on my behalf. But his pace of work has always been unhurried. Afraid he gets that
Unhurried.
from me as well. Have a look around.
That's very generous.
See if the place suits you.
Yes, homestead. Oh my God, let me in. I want it now. I'll take it. Yes, rats and all. I'll take it. He's even in here himself. He's like, yeah. All right, just chilling out. Excellent. Chilling is good. We do like a bit of chill. Ooh. Okay, Pokey. There's a termite problem over here. I'm gonna have to have, you know, my real estate agent converse with yours about how we deal with that before taking ownership. I'm not against the spider webs, though. I'm gonna say, I'm not against them. They do keep other bugs down, but they don't seem to be feasting on those termites over there. Oh, there's a portally thing over there. Oh, this bridge. It's seen better days. Which has seen better days. I'm gonna be fair. Yeah, I'm really happy that we're playing a whole new expansion. Oh god, I'm leaving the mission area. I was like, what is this astral ward portal thing here? Where does that go? Probably anywhere I want it to. That would be good. Yeah, I'm loving this expansion. I mean, Secrets of the Obscure was cool to start with, and then it started to get kind of like, I can take it or leave it. Kind of like how I can take or leave the Eldritch Tentacles growing in my field. I have already got Eldritch Tentacles, I don't need more. Ooh, there's a boulder. Can be deposited in the mine. Okay, I'm not doing someone else's work for them, I'll hire people to do that. My spine is super strong, it's secured in a prison! Oh no. You gotta keep it under control then. Yeah. I get you. I get it. So we got a nice smithing place. I'm guessing these will be like... We have to build this up, by the way. We have to build the homestead up. Yeah, this will be like the farm, and then, you know, we'll be able to harvest all of our nodes. I mean, literally, as I said it, you know, farm? Really? Farm, you say? The plowed field kind of gave it away. Let me guess, is this the lumber mill? Lumber mill. I know already not to touch that. That actually will damage you. I already know that. I didn't do it myself, but I've seen other people just walk into it like, does this damage you? Down you go. And they're like, it does. It does. You get hurt. It is hurty. Happy lurking. Love the custom text, it's really cool. Thank you. We have a nice... It's a fairly new tool that I got for the stream, so yeah. It does a really fun little job. What is this place? The workshop. Ooh. I found the loom. Great. We can make rugs and do other stuff. Loom-related. Loom-related activities. Excellent. Oh man. I did say I hope we get the homestead, and it's literally the first thing we do when we get the stream started here. But yes, happy lurking. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see more of you. Do drop by anytime you please. We got a basement. There's dust. Oh no. The cottage that ran away by poised arrow Pokey. Penned by Pokey. Finding all the secrets. Nice. Would you mind sharing? Would love to use it on my stream too, if you don't mind. Sorry for the shameless plug. Hey, no problem. And you will get a follow. I'll check you out. Boing. There we go. Yeah, the tools are... I'll grab a link and I'll just post it here in chat for you. Frostytools.com. Boosh. There you go. That's where you can go to get all of these. It's free. There is a paid tier which you can unlock a couple of other tools for, but stuff like this, automatic ad breaks stuff is in there, and it's sometimes posts trivia and things like that. It's really, really cool. Give all the features a try. Custom lurk, custom welcomes, and so on. Yeah, they're all in there. Thank you so much for the follow. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. I always like to meet new streamers. Considering you're so chill and have cool stuff, I'm bound to stick around. Excellent. Do appreciate that. What kind of games do you play? I know you want to lurk as well, but if you want to quickly introduce yourself and your stream. Otherwise, I'll check you out and I'll get the vibe. But I will pop by and say hi. We've got a cottage that ran away. Is that gonna be Baba Yaga's like hut or something? 'Cause that one ran away. That had legs. Extremely new to this, still figuring out your style and stuff. Ah, right, okay. Well, welcome to Twitch, and yeah, do check that out. It's a pretty cool bot, and all you need to do is set it up, and that's it. You don't need to run anything in the background. There's no software to install, none of that kind of stuff. It's on the server end, so it does its own thing. You can link it to your own chat, to your own account, or make a bot account. I do have a bot account that I haven't used in forever because it got very complicated messing around with it, like another user account that I could have bots control. But I should probably get back to using that. Anything that takes my fancy, but currently Elden Ring Elder Scrolls Online binge. Nice. We have a couple of Elder Scrolls Online players in the community actually as well. And yeah, they do love that game. I never played it. I never got around to it. I only have room in my life for one MMO at a time. For a long time it was Eve Online, and then I played a bit of Black Desert Online back then, and now it's been all redone and everything, so it's probably an entirely different looking game than when I last played it. And then this one, basically. I've played a little bit of Star Wars Galaxies as well when I was younger, back when it was still active. I think that's it. That's like the others. That's my MMO career right there. Pretty slim. Never played WoW, never played ESO, Final Fantasy 14, although I do one day want to get into that. It looks good. I do like the look of it. Can I ask you about Frosty if you don't mind? Sure thing, yeah, ask away. No problem. This one storybook looks to have been written and decorated by a cub. Small paw prints. Oh, he wrote this as a cub? Nice. My MMO career is WoW and ESO currently. Does Warframe count? Kind of, yeah. It's hybrid-y MMO. It's, you know, it's one of those, like, it can be MMO, but then again, Guild Wars is as well. You know, like, you can play it solo. I treat this more like a solo RPG with other players around. What does this do? Include link to channel at end? No, yes. That will be in the shout out command, if I'm not mistaken. Or let me double check. Let me see. Streaming. Let me open this. Where is it? No, seriously, there it is. I found it. I found it. Let me have a look. Oh, I'm not even logged in now. I'm like scrolling down like, where is it? But what it means is if it's in the shoutout command, it means that it will include a link to the channel that you're shouting out so that people can follow it. Let me double check though. Shout out streamer name, so you can put the command in at the top, you can choose a style and triggers and so on. Whether or not you put it on the overlay. No, that's not in there though. But yeah, what it will basically do is it will add the link to the channel into the actual message. Attention retention as well is in there. Custom celebrations, tailor messages. And you can set who you want to be able to use the shout out command. So I would recommend only having that set to mods, because then you and mods can do it, because you're technically a mod on your own channel. You don't really want random people coming in and shouting out themselves. What? Speaking of...
Hey bub, big love to you and Lady Che.
Lady Che. Did you hear that, Lady Che? Taylor! Dude, thank you for the resub. Come on in. How's it going? You currently just use the / shoutout and it does a pop-up announcement on Twitch, but it looks really nice, thank you. Yeah, you play around with it because you might need to turn some stuff off. I have another bot as well that does certain things, and it used to do shoutouts as well, and it was just a prefixed message. And I turned that off on my other bot to use this one now. Otherwise both happen at once. But as for shout-outs, seeing as we're on the subject, you should go and check Talon out.
Oh boy, you fucked up now.
Oh no, oh no. We fucked up now. No, no. Not that. That game, dude. I'm sorry if that almost triggered you again, Talon. Like, fucking Winnie the Pooh. I have many bots that do many, many things. Yeah, for sure, right? Oh my god. Like, you can go nuts with the tools. Some people like to and have tons of different things going on the screen. Some people prefer to have very little. I've gone from having a lot of stuff going on the screen to very, very little. So, I've even gotten rid of, like, the bits and subs goal eventually as well, because, you know, I was seeing the vibe that people are getting less and less enthused at the sight of stuff like that, and it's like, just, you know, people will give if they want to, and if they don't, that's fine, and putting it there isn't going to change anything. So, you despise that goddamn bear. RB, but thank you for helping out. Not a problem. No, you're welcome. And we will look forward to seeing you again, and I will drop in and say hi if you're ever streaming and I'm just looking for someone to watch. So, nice to meet you. How's life treating you today, Talon? Are you good? Is everything well? I mean, I know I just now brought back some trauma for you. Friggin' Winnie the Pooh's home run. But I do hope everything's still going in a good direction for you guys. How close are you to zeroing in on a new vehicle? Unless you already have, I might have missed. I know you were looking at a couple of old, like, replacement trucks, so hopefully you can narrow that down. There once was a sleepy abandoned cottage on the edge of a harvest den, but this cottage was different from all the others. It had legs. It is Baba Yaga's hut. Oh my god. They were long as a heron's and as strong as if they belonged to the fastest journeykin in the Derby. But legs weren't the only thing that made the cottage special. It also snored. A long, loud into the night. Some Birkin neighbours complained that the cottage kept them awake at night, but its thunderous snores and the cough of smoke that wheezed from its chimney, the village Birkin were fed up with the noise. I would be as well. If a whole house was snoring, I'd be like, dude, seriously. One morning, the neighbours knocked on the cottage door. They came and asked if maybe you could take the house to a doctor, and, you know, it was like a sleep clinic or something, and test it for sleep apnea, you know. Or at least they tried to, but the cottage stood tall on its legs and nobody could reach the front stoop. A few Birkin tried climbing the legs, but the cottage was ticklish, so it shook mightily with laughter, and the Birkin could hardly make it a few claw lengths up without falling off. Oh my god, I love it. The Birkin got a new idea. They tossed the stones at the cottage door, trying to make knocking sounds. This seemed to get the attention until one stone missed and accidentally broke a window. Oh, it's like putting an eye out. And this is now becoming a Final Fantasy boss fight. That's when the music with the Latin lyrics kicks in and the health bar shows up, and it's like, oh no, it's the Hell House. Fuck that thing. Oh my god. The cottage shrieked as its broken glass streamed down like teardrops. Oh, this is really well written. Man, Poised Arrow's got some good writing skills. The Bear King called out their apologies, but it was too late. In a huff, the cottage stormed off, stomping as many of the Bear King's flower beds and gardens as it could along the way. For many moons, none of the village Bearkin knew where the cottage went. Sounds to me like they fixed their problem, though. Like, dude, we just had to break a window and that's it. Excellent. We're good. Some rumours said it had been spotted in the bog, but no one worked up the courage to go check. Indeed, the cottage had found a secret spot near the bog's edge where no one could cause it any more trouble. Until one day, a strange woman appeared on the cottage front stoop. How she had scaled its legs to the height of the stoop, even the cottage was unsure. Poor thing, she said, her voice full of forced pity. Those awful Bearkin can be so cruel, she cooed. And through some strange show of odd gestures and harsh sounds, she mended the cottage window. The cottage was shocked and confused. Seriously, this is Hermione. She just came over and was like, Oculus Reparo, twink. And The cottage was shocked and confused, but most of all happy. Though the broken window was an accident, the truth was that the cottage hadn't felt this loved since before its builder had left it so long ago. This is a mix of all sorts, actually. This is also like, it's the Legend of Baba Yaga's hut, you know, it's Harry Potter, and now we're getting some, it's also Final Fantasy, and, you know, now we're getting some Stephen King going here. But maybe it's not evil. It's the opposite of Stephen King. In a tremendous whoosh of warm, dusty air, the cottage swung open its doors, welcoming the woman inside. A bit dusty, but you will do quite nicely for my needs here in the bog. Yes, quite nicely. She is Baba Yaga, isn't she? Oh my god. She smiled with a sour smile and shut the door with a surprising gentleness. From then on, she oft made herself at home in the cottage. Every visit the cottage invited her in with a cosy fire and a warm light of the hearth, and here she roosted lazily by the window, scouring for unlucky bearkin lost wandering in the bog alone. At the end of the story is a note in a much neater writing reads, "Spooky and creative, a fine story, Pokey. Imaginative as always." Oh, yeah, he got an A on his homework. Nice. I'm a couple of weeks behind. I said fuck it, and Shade Tree mechanicked my Ford Fusion back to life. What? Now runs better than it ever has. I borrowed some money for myself, and now I'm just poking around to get a truck for myself. Ah, okay. I may or may not get one, but it doesn't really matter. The current issue is that I was supposed to go to NYC for Impy's wedding, but my aunt got very ill quickly. Oh no. Your flight was yesterday 1:30. Is she? Oh, dude, she passed at 6. Dude, I'm so sorry. I really am. That's not good at all. I really do give you my absolute best, and to you and your family, all the sympathies. Passed at 6 p.m. Here for the funeral when it's time. Trip cancelled, sad times for all. My deepest condolences. Yeah, that does suck. Dude, big hugs to you and the family. Appreciate the support. Oh, no problem. So, yeah. When things happen, right, they happen all at once. That's how that goes. Well, hopefully we can give you a place to just retreat from all that for a little while and just enjoy the stream. Hey, Poised Arrow, I read some of your homework down in the basement.
Wayfinder arrives.
Yes, hi Bram, who's not Bram.
A change from your typical to-dos. 1 minute waging battle, the next relegated to chores. Quite fortunate for us, though. This place has seen a lot, and so have we. Been intending to ask my friends for a hand with all this, but a riveting offer it is not. Sparring? Nah, come help Pokey Dust. That's where the true fun resides. Sometimes I sneak up here, try to get a little done myself, but take my time with things I do.
So basically this was his project house that just never became.
Every so often I fall into a swift pace, but then I come across some remaining trinket of my mother's and, well, I understand why my pa rather keep his distance from this place.
Good news, Wukong is neat. Oh, that's good. I mean, because I'd heard few people were like, oh no, they're gonna ruin it by doing certain mechanics and stuff, and we don't want it to be like, and, you know, people were like, oh, that's gonna suck out loud now, and yeah, I never really checked into whether people were enjoying it yet. Always loved Journey to the West, so getting kinda walk through the sequel, slapping dudes around with a big bow staff, super fun, nice. Because I liked the look of the game myself, but I think some of the previews from like the last month, I saw people were less than enthused about it all of a sudden, but then again, it's so easy to touch off gamers lately, you know. They're so quick to declare something as being shit before it even comes out, and it's like, just give it a chance, go play it, or watch someone else play it, and see what happens. And that's why we're here, streamers. We can play these things and say, here, look at this, and we'll let you know how we feel, right? The streaming TOS is terrible, though, like absolutely terrible. Effed up propagandal bullcrap. Oh no. I didn't know there was a streaming TOS thing as well. So what they're like saying, are they doing like Atlas did with the Persona games, where they're like, you can only stream it up to a point, or if you get these cutscenes, please turn the capture off and don't show it. And it's like, it's so much worse. Oh no. Yeah, like they don't get it, dude. There's still some companies out there that just don't quite get it still, where they're like, look, let a streamer play it. If you do this, it's going to sour your game. So just let them play it and you will actually get sales from it. People will still want to play it. Doesn't matter if they know the story, you know. Like, a lot of people aren't playing games for story. They're playing it for the challenge of the combat, controls, completionist stuff. You know, all that kind of thing. And there's still some who are a little bit behind. Ooh, we got an arrowhead or a spearhead or whatever. Show the keepsake we found to Stoic Alder. The Papa Bear, I found a thing.
You found this here.
Yes. But you might want it back before I, you know, take ownership of the place.
Is no longer home to me. But perhaps it can be for you. I have no need for it any longer. And I am certain it has none for me.
We don't know what this backstory is here, but we're just getting a glimpse of it where he's like, dude, I don't really feel home here anymore. Something happened with this family, obviously. I accept the generous gift. Yes, I want my homestead. Give. I wanted it, like, before we even got started with the story. Oh, what? They're bringing this back? This used to be a kind of a personality stat system thing with the original release, kind of, you know, where you had 3 different ways to approach stuff, and it was in the personal story, and then afterwards it kind of disappeared and no longer became relevant. Like, you know, you could be all aggression, all, you know, compassion, or all dignity, and, you know, it was supposed to alter things, but now they're just flavor texts, so... Don't say derisive things about... Oh my god, they're doing that? Don't talk about feminist propaganda. Oh, don't talk about COVID. Don't bring up Wuhan, all kinds of bonkers shit like that. So in other words, they were trying to shoehorn their politics into the way that gamers, you know, they don't want their product associated with certain conversations. I'd be like, try and stop me. Because you actually can't, and Twitch isn't going to take my channel down just because I mentioned COVID while playing your game. Like, screw you. You know, yeah, that's kind of shit. Well, then that's definitely not a game I will put on my channel. But yeah, oof. Ooh. I don't know how they thought that was going to go down well. So they're that kind of people, the studio, huh? Voters, basically. Okay, well, that's a shame. But if the game itself is cool and people are enjoying it, you know, the premise of it, I loved as well, the setting and everything. Very cool stuff, you know, and it's just a shame that they've decided to be dicks as well as people, so, that'll disappear in time. There's no way they can enforce that anyway, so, yeah. So what are we going to say? I'd be honored to look after the place. Your mate would be happy to see the place. I accept. I bet you're... You bet your furry behind I'll take the homestead. What the hell kind of reply is that? You bet your fuzzy butt I'm going to take it. Alright. No, I'd be honored.
An explanation.
Oh, homestead mastery.
But it has been earned. This I made long ago for my mate. Silken Weir was her name. A small gift for bringing our little arrow into the world. As a cub, our son would paw at it in play when she held him. On one such occasion, I overheard her tell him, "One day, when you've grown strong and wise, like your paw, I'll make you this arrow's keeper. Then soar you shall, poised and unwavering, on a path of your own making. All these years, still, she makes me laugh, like your paw. When forever, it's been clear, the arrow of our lives, who I see more of in our son every day, was her. Then, Jormag came and went. And so did she.
Yeah, because these guys have migrated away from the Shiver Peak area because of Jormag.
She wore this piece off to battle. But clearly now, I see why she left it. For no matter what fate would befall her, her promise to our son she'd keep, that she made sure of. When my son finds himself sickened by grief, I tell him, allow the feeling. Let it wash over you. For when the tide recedes, and it will, it weakens, till it has no power left with which to pull you. I tell him this while I stand ashore, with my own back turned to the sea.
Wow. That's a good bit of dialogue right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's... that touched the place real quick. Yeah, dude. So what he's basically saying is he forgot how to swim. Ooh, that was a little powerful. Holy shit. Wasn't expecting to feel things today. You've unlocked the Conjured Doorway. This ability to access is accessed from the Mastery skill palette and opens a door to your homestead almost anywhere in Tyria. What? Using Magic of Astral Wards, it is only available in the open world maps. I can move. Oh, no, stop attacking the tree, dude. They really need to fix this thing here where there's like, yeah, this tiny little freaking arrow that you can use to bring out this extra menu. It's really close to your first skills, so... Conjured Doorway! They just need to actually put this here in a box, you know? Like, it doesn't need to pop out. They don't need to pop out. They all need their own hotkeys. Come on, Enid. Come on, you're building on top of the old here without redoing things. Redo things. Came in here talking about crazy crap all the time. Sometimes I feel like I've always been bringing on cozy energy. No, absolutely not. You come here and say whatever you want. You absolutely do that. You're always welcome here, and I want to make people feel better, and I need to know that they're not feeling good, so that I can give them the big virtual hug. You didn't bring anything down at all, my friend. Not one little bit. You have all the right in the world to say that you're not feeling good, and it's okay to not feel good, you know? And it's okay to let other people know you're not feeling good. Don't bottle that up. Let's see, what have we got to do? Tidy the house. Shoo away the critters living inside. I have critters in my house? And what makes you think, game, I want to shoo them away? I want to adopt this little furry critter here. Although, I don't know if Shaughnessy von Snuffles III over here is going to be... Actually, I don't think he really cares about the rat. The rat's looking like, oh, can I ride that? Yes, you can. Alright, fine. Look, sorry, rat, but the game wants me to shoo you away. Ay. Dust pile. Okay. I'm just gonna kick the dust. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. There we go. Wasps! Now, I'm gonna need a flamethrower. I'm gonna need a flamethrower for this. I know the house is made of wood. Don't argue with me. Bring me a flamethrower. There's wasps here. I thought these were termites. I'm just waving at the wasps. Ah! Shit! Get the fuck out of here! Freaking wasps. Wave at the wasp. Hi, wasp! This is my house now! Could you leave, please?
Hey.
Alright, let's get these cobwebs out of the way. Get out of here, rat. Apparently the game hates you. What we got down here? Dust. Get rid of the dust pile. The dust might not like me. Oh, that was my home! Yeah, was it now? Want to do something about it? That's what I thought. Rat! Shoot.
Just a second more.
What? Who talking what? Poised arrow, just a second more. Alright, fair enough, poised. You go chit-chatting. Oh, the hearth is on! Yo! Light the fire. It's already lit. So this is the new player home instance. And it's exactly what player homes should be. Not what we got originally. So I don't have to do all of it, just a few little bits. Right, gotcha. Okay. These doors are non-interactable though. Oh, that one is. Cool. Okay, clear the overgrowth and rubble from the garden. We got, oh, grub tails and everything. Ew. Well, let's do the garden first. I'm gonna go down these in order. They're just standing around like, you're not gonna pitch in? No? They're like, this is yours now. So in other words, you deal with this crap. I'll just do a spinning kick on these brambles. Get them out of here. Watch this. That's right. Get out of my garden. Dead tree. Yeah, that's right, dead tree. Get out of here. No one got time for you. Rubble. Wow, I put my steel toe cap boots on today. Yeah. Scraggly bush. This is where I'm gonna grow non-scraggly things. So get out of here. Weeds, pull them up. Using my swords to cut weeds. Drop kick, boom. Get out of here. More weeds. And then the rest of it's just gonna vanish. Yep. Plunk. I'm glad I don't have to do all of those. Oh my god, we'd be here forever. I can also, yes, ride my new walk. Look at my walk. Well, look at this big Billy Goat gruff dude here. Look at him. Yes, I hear Baphomet calling. Attack! Sorry. I'm finding as well. I don't know if everybody... I'm gonna need somebody to actually run alongside me on like a raptor or a jackal while I've got my warclaw, and I want to see if the warclaw's faster. Because it feels like it's faster somehow. Right, oh, gross! Ew! But, oi! What are you grabbing my tail for? Ew, oh god, it's like something out of a freaking dodgy anime. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Ooh, gross. Boulders. Run! Boulder in the mine. But back to where you came from, rock. There we go. More of these disgusting monsters. That's right, termites. Bonk.
Nothing can save you.
That's right. Out of my place. Nope, that didn't do it. Bump. There we go. I just wasted an ability. Bunk. You know what, we still haven't really given... I'm not really digging the Necro's spear. I'm loving the range that the swords have. The fact that I just throw magical energy at shit. And I haven't quite figured out the mechanic, and the spear seems really slow. I did notice, though. And I fixed it. Anybody who watched the last stream when I unlocked the spear? No, we're not on guys. Equipment. Here we go. Probably yelled at the screen like, dude, select some stats for it. Yeah, I didn't do that. I forgot. I have done now, so it has stats. I still need to get a couple of upgrades for it. I don't know what I want to throw in here yet. I didn't want to throw anything in there without knowing what the good meta is for these, but I should probably just mimic what I've done with these. I'm using Sigil of Force and Rage. I think I want to change that to Impact. But yeah, I don't know. I need to get an infusion slot for that as well. So yeah, I'm not massively enthused by the spear right now. Wolf, sorry to flow of things. No problem. But the Frosty things make dual announcements in chat when I do a shout out. Any idea why? They wouldn't. I wouldn't know why that would work that way. I mean, if you've got another bot that's doing shoutouts, then you'll need to turn that one off and then just use the Frosty one, if that's what you mean. But if it's doing Frosty tools twice, I'm not entirely sure. You might want to maybe unlink and relink your channel to see if maybe that fixes it, or it could be a problem on Frosty's end. It didn't do it for me though when I did the shout out earlier. We just got the one shout out. Let me just double check. Yeah, it just did the one for me. So I don't know then. Might be a good idea to also jump into their Discord and ask them if you're a Discord user. It could be. Let me check. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. But with me, actually, I will just double check that. My commands on my other bot. No, I still do have shoutouts on my bot. This is how I have it set up. I have the same command on my stream bot that I have on Frosty's, ! SO space channel name. And the stream bot will give a URL, and it will also say what game they last played. And then Frosty puts out the little summary as well, so I don't have Frosty include a link to the channel, otherwise then you get two links and it's weird. That's how I've got it set up. But, you know, if you've got another bot running a shout out, it will do, because that bot's also checking your chat for the command, so it will do its job and Frosty will do its job at the same time. Yeah, like I say, it takes a little bit of tweaking. What options do I have ticked? Let's see. I have, for the shout out, go to the dashboard again. Full scope shoutouts. I have it set so that only mods can do it. I say no to including a link in the channel at the end because I have my bot do that. Because I noticed that Frosty doesn't make it clear what game the person who you shouted out last streamed, what game they were playing. So I prefer to have that bot do that and the link. I think I found the link that Frosty does also to be a little weird, like the way it showed up in chat. Also trigger a / shout out. That I have set to no. That might be why you're getting a double shout out. That's why. Yeah, so the one where it says also trigger a / shout out, I have that set to no as well, because that does the in-chat announcement, and it does make it look like a double shout out. Automatically shout out raiders I have set to no, because I want to control whether or not I shout people out. I give shout outs really to people that I know well, you know, and then when I get to know new people, I add them to the shout outs. But if some random person raids me, I don't know what their vibe is. I don't know, they'll know, you know, if they're... I've shouted out people in the past when I first got started streaming. And I, you know, found a few small streamers like myself very quickly, and I used to raid them as well after the stream. And at one point I raided a guy that I'd only known for like a week or so. And He was sat there on Twitch playing clips from other streamers on Twitch, and he was shitting on them and on their content. Like, he was literally just taking the shit out of them and being an arsehole, and I was like, ooh, I just brought my community to this guy. I should probably get to know people better before I actually shout people out. So I have that switched off. Do an announcement instead of a chat I also have set to no, because again, I find they conflict with each other, and I preferred the way that it does like the little stream summary thing. I do not use the Frosty's Tool overlay. Only shout out on overlay, no. And then, you know, whatever personalizations you choose afterwards is entirely up to you. You know, how do you want it to look is up to you. And that's what I have set up. That is stupid, sorry to hear. It was my own fault, you know, it was a learning experience on Twitch for me, because I was still, I think I've only been streaming about a month at that point, 2 months, and I was like, yeah, raid people and shout them out, and I was, you know, when you shout someone out, you're advocating. That's the way I looked at it. You advocate for that person. You say, this is a person you should go watch. If you send people to just everybody like that, you don't know who you're sending them to. And yeah, it started to get a little bit weird, so I like to control stuff like that now. But that's just my own, you know, my own learning experience on Twitch. But anyway, those are the options I have ticked. So I have most of them switched off, to be honest. Like, I don't have it do announcements, I don't have it include links. Do I have to attack this thing? Yes, I do. Wow, these things are pretty tough to destroy. Let's just stick to floating debris, shall we? Oh, there's a river drake hidden in that pile of planks. That's right, stab, 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 stab. Just keep stabbing. There we go, he's dead.